Hello everybody and welcome back to Sunset Motel. I've just been shopping. I've just spent about $6,000 on stock. I bought a few items we don't even need yet because we have 2 skill points, so I might get the next food upgrade. So we will need some of them anyway. But I bought everything in quantity of about 20, I think it is. So we should be fully stocked for quite a while. Let's load this in here. We've got plenty of that stuff, although it is selling out quick in here, so we might have to do another gym run later. Let's drive this down here. Weather is atrocious, as you can see. Between the videos, I've cleaned the rooms a couple of times, and I've also cleaned up room 207, so we can just go in there and get started later on. So there's no trash or anything in there. It's all clear. Where's the drinks? There they are. There has been an update to the game as well between my videos. Put that in there. Generally just bug fixes and performance issues, although actually since then I've got a few frame rate issues again, so hopefully that's just a now thing and that smooths itself out as time goes on. But yeah, some performance issues have been addressed, and the bug fix that interested me the most, because it's the one that I came across, you can now place carpets and other decorative items in front of the doors and the guests will still go in the room. So we can have a doormat at room 203 again now, and it will be absolutely fine. So it says. We shall see if that is true or not. I might go ahead and do that once we can get access to the room. At some point anyway. And I might put my map back where it belongs. I've got plenty of stock of food. Absolutely plenty. We're making money like crazy, so I thought why not go and buy absolutely everything a lot of times, because we're just making so much money. You might as well have full stock of everything, hadn't you? No tips in there though. Right, skill. So I'm going to skill this up. So, unlocks recipe for 2-star dishes. We might as well have this because it's just going to earn us more money. So why not? I think the next one I get will probably be this one. Now your furniture is more durable, because that will mean I don't have to go to the rooms and fix furniture as often. Off camera, it's only been like a couple of days, but I've had to do it semi-regular. Sort of every time somebody moves out, you have to go and do something in the room. So that'll slow that down a little bit. So that's a handy one to have. And then we'll see where we head next after that. Maybe 3 times XP? Potentially, although that is 6 skill points. Could just carry on down this road, couldn't we? Keep earning more money, not that we need it. But we'll see. Anyway, today's video is mostly going to be about designing and decorating 206 and 207. So let's go up here and get started. If you saw the last episode, you'll remember as my frames have dropped terribly here. Hopefully that doesn't continue. I have rebooted the game as well to try and sort it out, but it seems to be staying. Anyway, if you saw the previous episode, you saw this room come together colour-wise, and I was a bit on the fence with the yellow. I still am kind of on the fence with the yellow, to be honest, but I've decided I'm going to go for it anyway. Let's be adventurous. We'll go for it, and we'll see what we can do in here. I'm thinking maybe some blue furniture or something like that. Some darker, like royal blue or something would go nice against the yellow. We'll see. The other rooms aren't too bad. I think we can work with them, that's for sure. We've got the balcony as well. I'll just show you before we get started in here, actually. The room 207. I really like this layout. I think this is my favourite room so far. So we've got this whole area just here we can make into our little sitting area, apartment style living. And then we've got a bathroom which is not oversized. I think this is a good size for this game, because there's not that much stuff you can put in a bathroom. That's a good size bathroom for this game. You've got a really nice balcony, enclosed as well, very private. Really like that, and great views too. And then we've got a nice, good sized bedroom. So I think this one will be a really nice one to decorate later on. But for now, let's start. We've got a room 203 is dirty. Should we take care of that? Let's take care of that, because if I don't do that now, that'll never get done, and then we can't have another person come in here. So I'm thinking the next skill point that I was talking about, fixing furniture, I think it will stop this happening so often. Because you can't employ somebody to do that, or get an upgrade with a vacuum cleaner or anything like that that stops that from happening. So it's got to be the skill tree perk. Right, should we do... Let's do this room first, because I think this is going to be most interesting to do. So let's get into our furniture then. Sofa. Like I say, I want something blue, I think. So Bliss would probably go. What else have we got? We haven't got a lot of... That's a blue. See, that's a bit too blue, I think. It's not quite dark enough, is what I was meaning. That's better. A darker blue is what I'm meaning. Alright, we haven't unlocked the end ones anyway. I think this darker one, to be honest. I mean, we could go full yellow. We could have a fully yellow room, but I think that's a step too far. Let's have this. I think this is contrasts it nicely. So, you walk in through here. Where do you want to watch TV? On that wall or this wall? I think maybe this wall, to be honest. And then you can walk round the back to get out to your balcony. So we could maybe put a table over there or something for eating at. So if we put like a sofa there. It's like a little placeholder. And then we quickly put a TV on the wall. That's in decor. Get our priorities done, shall we? Let's get the TV on the wall. TV. I wonder if are there any bigger ones that we can have now? We have been unlocking lots of furniture. No, that's still a floor standing one or on a unit. As is that. We do with a bigger one for the wall, I think. I mean, it's not bad, but in a room like this, it gets a little bit lost on the wall. It'll do. Right. Item is Dirty 205. We'll leave that for now. Like I say, we're making a lot of money anyway. I'll run across if we get a moment. I don't actually want this item, but I'm going to place it because... No, I'm not going to place it, actually. He's just going to swing for the fences. What is going on here? All right, let's try and go back again. Can we get rid of it? Possibly. Maybe. I'm thinking a table over this side. There we go, we got rid of it. For some dining. Now, I think it's going to have to go... It can't go this way because that just blocks everywhere. It's going to have to go... We could do a round table. Really the room for a round table, though, I don't think. I'm thinking something... I guess something like that, I think. I think rectangular is probably better here, but if I put it in the middle, though... I guess it could go here, can't it? You can just squeeze chairs in there. Let's choose a nice one. I mean, the one with the white would add a splash of colour to the room. Not that it really needs too much colour with the yellow and the blues. So we could go darker with it.
Sir, I'm grateful. You're wonderful.
Honestly, thought somebody was in the room with me there. I think that's just... I think that's one of our food... It must be our waiter who's got a good review there from a guest. It's not a bad colour for this room. Let's go with this, I think. Let's put that just there. Let's find some nice chairs to go with it. Can we match them in colour-wise with our sofa? Or not? Doesn't appear to be, does it? Is there any more further down? No, we can't. So we can't colour match the chair. To be honest, maybe just something like that would be fine for in here. The only blue one was a different blue. Maybe just stick with something like this. Can't even colour match it to the table. Does that one colour match the table a little bit? No, not really. All right, we're not doing very well here. All right. Let's go for... Actually, should we go with that grey? Where is that? I wish it would... There it is. How is that? Let's go with grey. I think that'll work quite well, actually. Hopefully we can squeeze one in the other side. Just about. Okay, so that's the table done. We'll put like a picture or something on the wall over here. I think we've unlocked some more pictures. Let's just see if there's anything... Well, we have unlocked some more pictures, but not many. We've still got some more to come. Like something... Landscape. Is that cityscape basically the only... Apart from this, it's basically the only landscape picture, isn't it? We've only got 2 of those. Have that there. You notice that... Oh, there it is. I can't access this. We've got the cats with an American football. Interesting. We've not had that before. Guess we could have the realistic chess in the corner. Right, let's put a coffee table here. It's not too bad, but it's a bit high. I think it's going to have to be that one. It kind of goes well with the floor. It's either that one or the white one. We've not got that. If we had the white table, I'd have been tempted to go with that, but we didn't get the white table, so we'll go with this one, I think. Place that something like so. Yeah, something over here then in this corner. Bookcase, I'm thinking. Where are our bookcases? You know what? I think, actually, this first one might be pretty good for this room. We'll put that there. Can we have another chair, perhaps, just here? Use one of our antique ones, couldn't we? In fact, we could face it like this, so it looks out the window. You could either sit... I don't want to sit there, that's 2 in the way. I think we'll sit just here. So we'll place it just here, with a little table just here, so you can grab your book, sit there and look out the window as well as read. If we just find a pretty small coffee table, if there is one. I could use a stand if there isn't. Too bad. A little bit high, but it's not too bad. We'll have that. I don't think there's really any decoration I can put on this. Put a vase on it. We've got a statue, I think. It's a bit small for it, though. Might put that in the center of the... Even though it's small. No, it's far too small. If that was bigger, that would be a nice centerpiece for the table. It's just too small. Put a bottle of wine. Maybe we call it champagne in the other rooms, but it's wine in this room with a glass. You can sit there. Look out at the railway line with the train that never comes. And read a few books. We could put some books there. If you could lay them down, I'd like to put like just one book on there. But I don't think you can. I don't think we've got any of those upcoming at all, so... we do have some more books further down though, so we'll have some different colours. There we go. Lots of books in this room. Plenty of reading to be done. We'll give this room a plant. What I'm going to do as well, though, actually, you know what? I'm going to leave the plant. I don't want to fill this up because we're open. You know, if I fill everything on this to-do list up, a guest, well, I'm almost certain of the fact. I don't know for sure, but I'm almost certain because off camera when I was grabbing a thumbnail, a guest came into 205, I think it was, because I was open. And as soon as the room became ready, they were just straight in there, even though I was in there changing a couple of things or looking to change a couple of things. So I think as soon as I finish the to-do list here, a guest will come straight into this room. So I'm gonna leave the plants until the very last thing, and then when I place them, I think this becomes an available room. Because unlike Motel Manager Simulator, where you could turn rooms on and off, you can't do that here. They just, as soon as they're ready, they're ready. Right, let's go and do some of these dirty items, because these things are not open. There'll be somebody in my comments pleased to know that I have now got a bedside table the other side. This is the first episode I've had a chance to actually put it in. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place, really. Because we weren't super short of cash. I don't know if it was just because I was always planning on maybe coming back to this room. I don't know. But I've now got one in, because I usually have one either side. So we now have a bedside table either side. So that is good. That's clean. Let's go ahead and do 204, 205, so we can get some people moved in. Right, where's the dirty item in here? Ah, there it is. Yeah, so as soon as we get 2 more skill points, I'm definitely, I think, going to get the one to make sure that this doesn't happen quite as frequently. And then also, when we have... Because I don't know what the point of this is, really. We never get busy enough for this. Whether we get busier as you keep going through the game, I don't know. When we get the sauna, perhaps. The car wash, but I don't know. I don't see the point in the car park. So I'm just going to leave that for now, because we never get full in here. There's so many spaces. There's more spaces than we have rooms available. And most of the people who come to the pool walk in from across the road. So we'll see on that one. Right, let's get back to business in here then. So we've done kind of that side of the room. I guess we should do this side of the room then, shouldn't we? So kind of just want something as you walk in. Which might be, I guess, a set of drawers or something would be good. Now, we can't have it too close to the door, or can we now? I think we can maybe get it closer than we used to. That's good news. Let's see. Do with them smaller than this. I wonder if a bedside table would be better for this, actually. It's a bit more what I had in mind. In fact, I quite like that. Have that just there. Got that there as you come in. We could put a rug down. Do with something more just over here. Ideally, that's... What do we put just here, do you think? We've already got our bookcase, we've got our TV, we've got our dining area. Could put a computer. We could go down the office road again. Since we have it. We could do. That's in decor, isn't it? We need a desk for it, though. Let's get a desk. I mean, a desk would be good anyway. If we put a... Whether we put... Wow, look at that. That's nice. I like that. But whether we put a PC on this or not, we could just still have a desk. Desk is always pretty good to have for a guest, isn't it? It's a different tone, but it's a similar design to our bookcase, so I'm going to have this. Apparently, I'm not going to have this. That will not click. That will not go down for some reason. Oh, it's locked. Oh, I see. I was on the wrong ones then, wasn't I? That's a shame. I kind of wanted that. Well, I guess we could have this one then. That is a similar colour. Actually, this is better, I think. So we'll put that one there like so. Give it a comfortable chair. Which we've got quite a few different chairs now. I think we've still only got the one that's kind of office-like. Is that one. It's a slightly lower desk, I think, than that other one we had. So we could get away with a lower chair. Just a more regular chair. We could go something like that.
Thank you, handsome.
If I put that there for safekeeping, let's put on the computer. That can go to there. Can go down there. Mouse and keyboard. And just a few items to dress this up. Maybe some books, if they'll go on. Why won't that go on there? Come on, game. Why is that not going on there? They go on the bottom, but why won't they go on the top one there? Ah, that's annoying. Must be something else we can have. Can't be books. Put that little statue there, just to fill a space. All right, that'll do for there. We'll put our chair in. At least we'll try. Now I've got a TV stuck there, haven't I? Oh, well, we've got a TV in the room, as we've had many times before when we've messed things up. Right, that looks okay, I think. Pretty happy with the area there. So maybe now I should move on to the bedroom, I think. We'll dress it up a little bit further, maybe, but as far as the general design, I'm pretty happy with that. Right, I think a bed somewhere over here makes the most sense for in here. So let's choose a nice bed that goes with our wallpaper. It's not too bad, you know. And it's a bit like purple on purple, but I think that looks quite good. So we'll have that about there somewhere. We'll get a bedside table. I've got many to choose from. That's an interesting design, which I quite like. So we'll have that. One there and one there. We've leveled up, I think. So we've got 2 skill points now. Room 203, 202 needs sorting, but we'll sort those in a while. I don't think we need any more tables. We'll have another rug, though. Got any more rugs we can have a look at? Not many. Got a couple, but not really in keeping with this room. That one's not too bad. They also... No, that doesn't really work out here. Like something. Maybe that. Maybe that. There you go. Just at the foot of the bed. We'll have it there. We'll put in a wardrobe. And some drawers. We'll put these drawers over here in the corner, I think. We'll have a nice wardrobe. Maybe this side of the room. Perhaps like that. I'm not... maybe not that wall, actually. Maybe not that wall. Maybe on this wall. As it lets me, we'll have it there, I think. Still looks a bit imposing, doesn't it? It's a massive wardrobe. I think it's because it's so tall. Because it goes all the way up to the ceiling, it feels a bit like... I don't know, too big for the room, I think. I'm almost tempted to get rid of that, actually. Because it just felt a little bit too big for this room. I might just go with... If that's the case. I might just go with some more drawers. So we could always have we could have something like this instead. Yeah, we'll have something like that. It's just a bit less imposing. We'll have ourselves a mirror. So we've got drawers either side. Where do we think you're going to get dressed? Probably over both sides, really. We'll put a mirror there, and then we'll have a freestanding mirror against this wall over here. Like so. Have we got a... Would you sit up to this, do you think? I guess you could, but you don't really want to, though, do you? I was going to say you could have a chair there, but I don't think we will. I think we'll just have a picture up above there. I mean, we've never had it before. We could have it. It's a bit odd, but we could have it. I think we might have that, though, actually. I think we'll have the Lavinia. Let's have that. Looks okay. Not too bad, then. Right, what else do we kind of need in here? Mostly just decoration, I think. And maybe some more pictures. Maybe a vase in the corner just to fill up a space. Right, picture above the bed. We could go traditional with our cityscape or go with the ships that we also have out there, but at least it's on this wall so you can't see it. We could just leave the bed, just have pictures around it instead, but I think I will have this above though. So I'll have that there. We'll go with something like... It's an interesting... picture. It's different. Gotta have the smaller one though. In here. I think we'll have that instead. So really it's just put some seating in here, I suppose. There isn't a lot more I can do in here. Put like a little table, but there's no TV, but that's fine. I mean, we could put a TV on the wall. I don't really need a unit for it, I don't think, in this room. Where is it? In decor, isn't it? There we go. Decor and TV for the wall. Why is it coming up with everything but what I want? TV for the walls down here anyway, but it was coming up with the books instead of a TV for ages there. Now that can go like so. So that's that side of the room I think is about done. We'll come and put plants and stuff in, like I say, at the end, and lights. It's just this side feels like there could be something more. We could have another set of drawers, I suppose. Just feels a bit empty. Is that the same set of drawers? I think it is. We'll have that. There, so you've got plenty of storage in this room. Plenty of storage. But aside from a bit of clutter for the top of those, I don't think there's anything more to really do in here. So we'll just go back into decor. Give them some books. Let's see, what else can we give them? We give them some complimentary drink for the room. Couple of glasses. Shame I haven't unlocked the alarm clock yet. We put an actual clock on the wall. And none of these clocks really go with any of the rooms, which is annoying. You know what? Actually, I don't think I'm going to put any more books on there. I think that looks okay. We've got a lot of cleaning to do, haven't we? I think I'm happy with this room, to be honest. I'll put, like I said, I'll put some, maybe a plant or two in here and the light at the end. Otherwise, I think that's okay. Wish I could just get rid of it. I don't like this keeps happening. There we go. Right, let's go and do 202. What's wrong here? Just this. 203, which is now empty. So we could bring our mat back here. I quite like it there, but I might want to bring it back to its original position, because this should be fine now. So we'll test that theory. With this carpet clean. We've got a fire in 201. That's the end of that. So I was told you, because I haven't actually ever let something burn all the way. You do actually lose the furniture. So if it catches fire, it does actually burn to a crisp. You have to get fresh furniture in. Which is what you'd expect, obviously, but I've never seen it happen myself. $205. What's wrong in here? Mirror again. Right, so that's taken care of. As we'll go upstairs and take the high road. Okay, so let's do the bathroom then. Should be a pretty straightforward job. There's not a lot of stuff for in here, so we'll have... It will probably stick with that sink. We could go with a totally different design, but I'm not overly keen on the colour of this. Got this sink, floating sink. We could have the floating sink. We could have that, but I haven't really got any more units to go with it, unfortunately. And there aren't even any more to come either. So that's it, isn't it? We've just got one more thing to come, and that's just a little thing for the corner of a shower. So we're a bit lacking on bathroom items, I think. Hopefully more come in future. I think I'm going to have the standing sink. We'll have it this side. That there. We'll have the original unit thing maybe above there. Toilet could go just here, out of the way. Toilet paper just there. We'll put a towel next to the sink.
Thanks a lot, brother. It's just in time.
Soap dish. Towel rail. You know what? I might put the towel rail just here. Because you could also put something out the laundry on it, in theory. I'll put that there. Shower. It could go there, but you'd kind of walk into your sink on the way out. Unless I can get it right in the corner. Which, actually, you can, so that's not too bad. Yeah, we'll take it there. And then we need a bath. Which might as well go along this wall here. Like that. We could give them a standing shower as well, so they've got 2 showers, but we'll leave it. Don't see much benefit. So we do have this shower as well. For a bath. We might put that in one room as well. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it in this one as well. So you've got a shower as well as a... So you've got a shower you can go into. You've got a shower in the bath as well. Plenty of options. There's that other towel rail. That over here. You can put the towel just there. We've got this soap dispenser as well. You know what? I'm going to put that there. We'll have 2 of them. One can be shampoo, and one can be shower gel or something. So you can access that. Can you put one in the shower itself? No, you can't. You can't open the door. It's a shame. I think that's more or less all we can really do in here. Apart from plants, isn't it? So we'll do the lights last, since we've not done any of those. So we'll start putting some plants in. Have that in the corner just there. There's a bit of space just here, so we could have another one here. You know what? We haven't actually put in any of them, really. We could have a set of drawers just with... That could have, like, your fresh towels in it and stuff, couldn't it? Just for something a bit different. I think that's done in here. As I say, there's not a lot we can really put in, so... That's the bathroom done. Quite happy with that. Apart from the floating TV, I'm reasonably happy with in here. It's turned out okay. We've got the balcony to do still, so we'll go and do that in a moment. And the bedroom... It's not my favourite room that we've done. I don't think I'm quite on it today, but it's okay. We can always make adjustments further down the line. Right, what should we put out here? I don't even know. I don't think there's any special stuff we could put out here. I guess you just have a table and a couple of chairs, really, wouldn't you? So, can we have a round table? Something like that. And then we'll just have some chairs to put around it. Some ones that look like they'd survive outside would be good. Might have this for the other room. So you can sort of sit and lay back a little bit and look at the view. Unfortunately, it has now got dark and I can't really see. Well, it's actually getting light, but it's got darker out here for some reason. I can't actually see what these all look like. You know what? I think I'm going to go with this. It kind of looks a bit weathered, but it works as outdoor seating, I think. And we could put something else just here. And we could put a plant. Something like that. Looks okay. Now, I guess we could As long as I don't put any more lights out, I could put a little lamp on this. Can you put a lamp on this wall? Get the feeling I can't really put a lamp on this wall. No, it's all on the other side. So you can't put any outside lighting. That's a shame. Well, it's okay, though. It's not too bad. Little balcony area done. So we've got some decoration to do in here, but that's about it. So if we put the rest of our decoration in, I think we'll have that just there. A little runner as you walk in. If we now put pictures up. Tell you what, it is begging me to put this one in. I seem to land on it all the time. So I'm going to have this one by the door. That's better there, I think. I think we need something just there, but I don't know what to put. We still got... Well, obviously, we still have. It doesn't take it away from you. Like a bigger plant. There we go. Like that. Just to give a bit of colour to that wall. It's a shame the TV can't be bigger. If the TV was bigger, I'd be happy with that. I guess we could go and do some antique stuff, couldn't we? So then we can get some more antique stuff that might look good in these rooms. We'll probably go and unlock some of these. Might do that at the beginning of the next one. Might go and get some antiques. Because then we can start putting some extra stuff in here. I think we should just do the lighting now. I think we're basically done in here. So, if I go... find the lighting. Unfortunately, it's gone off again. There we go. What should we put in here? Just a general light would look quite good, I think. One there and one there. 5 rooms are ready, so I've got a Steam achievement. So that is just, yeah, so now this room is open. So we now need to act fast. If I got like a chandelier type thing in here. Not too bad. Quite what I had in mind. That'll do. And we'll put a light in here. Well, I think this room is about to be let out. I guarantee that person with the pink, most likely anyway, that person with the pink suitcase is coming in this room. So we'll have a last sort of look before it gets taken away from us. So, bedroom. Not my favourite room. I've done better, I think. But it feels okay. Some days you're on it, some days you're not. But it's alright. It's okay. I'm reasonably happy with it. Interesting. I don't think anybody is coming to this room. Even though it is ready, technically. Is he going to it? Ah, that's our first customer. There you go. There's different guy. I don't know what happened. I think she got turned away for some reason. There you go. So that's somebody in the room already. Freshly done. And straight in. I hope he's happy with it. Alright, what I'm going to do, because the episode has gone on for a little while already, so I think we'll just leave it there in a moment, and then come back and do the 207 in the next one. I was hoping to get them both done in this one, but it's taken a bit longer than expected. Where's the... Oh, it's the toilet. Look away, look away. That's going to do 205. So what I'll do, though, is I'll start the next one, I think, doing a couple of jobs for the antiques dealer. And we'll get some more items for some of the rooms. I think we're kind of exhausted a lot of what we have. So it'd be nice to have a few different items in some of the rooms, wouldn't it? So we shall do that. So I think we'll leave it there. So like I say, in the next episode, I'll probably already be over at the antiques dealer or something like that. And we'll get started over there. start doing some of those missions, and then we'll do 207 later in that episode. So if you have enjoyed this one, make sure you leave it a like, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you for another video very soon.